Do you feel like your previous errors, failures, or regrets are dragging you down and you're not capable of becoming that great person you are meant to be? I am here to tell you this: your past does not define your future. You will feel that this is an impossible thing. You made choices you regret, fell short of your goals, and cannot possibly lift the weight you feel tied to by the past. Let me ask you this one question. What if your greatest potential is on the other side of those challenges? What if you could rewrite the one you'd been telling yourself for years? Truth be told, the past has only the power you give it. And today we're going to find out how you can break free from those invisible chains to build the future you really deserve. Stay with me till the end, because there is a powerful twist that is going to change the way you think about your life. Ready? Let's dive in. Point 1. The story you tell yourself. You are not defined as the sum of your mistakes, your failures, or even your missed opportunities. But let's be honest for a second. Sometimes the past can feel like a shadow looming over every decision you make. Does anyone else feel like your past has a way of showing up in your present when you least expect it? We have all heard the phrase, "You are the stories you tell yourself." But here's the thing. You get to decide what story you tell. The past does not have to be the script you follow. That bad relationship does not define your ability to love and be loved again. That failed business, not a reflection of your worth nor your ability to succeed. Every setback is simply a lesson in disguise. But if you continue to tell yourself, "I'm just never going to be good enough," or "I'm just not capable of moving forward," guess what? You'll live into that narrative. But if you shift that story, you open the door to a future filled with possibilities. Quick reality check. Right now, as you listen to me, you can choose a new story, right now. Point 2. The power of reframing. The second piece of the puzzle? Reframing. So where's the interesting part? You don't have to eradicate all your past to gain a brighter future. You just need to frame it differently. Think of your past like a training ground. Every failure, every setback, every heartbreak, it was preparing you for the person you need to become. And what if I told you that the time you spent struggling is the very thing that is giving you the strength to succeed now? The challenges build your character. But to see that you've got to change your perspective, instead of thinking, "I wasn't good enough," start asking yourself, "What did I learn from that?" And here's a thought for you. What if the next time you face a setback, instead of quitting, you simply say, "This is part of the process"? Imagine the power you'd feel. Now let's be honest, it's not always easy to see it that way. But I'm telling you, if you want your future to reflect your highest potential, you've got to start seeing yourself through the lens of growth, not failure. Point 3. The impact of your choices. Perhaps the biggest lie we believe about our past is that it controls our future. It is actually the choices you make today that will shape tomorrow. Yes, your past shapes who you are now, but the future is yours to create. And every choice you make, small or large, moves you toward the future you want. I am sure you would have heard, success is a series of small, consistent choices. Have you ever stopped to really think about it? Each time you decide to get up early, make that phone call, or even walk out of a toxic relationship, you're defining your future and not your past. So let me ask you a question. How many of you are still letting your past dictate your choices today? What would happen if you gave yourself permission to choose differently? Here's the thing. It's never too late to start making better choices. It doesn't matter how far you've come or how many mistakes you've made. Your future is built on the decisions you make in this moment. Point 4. The truth about change. Now that we have dealt with the myth of your past determining your future, let's get to something that might scare the pants off you. The truth about change, it's uncomfortable. Face it. Changing who you are, how you think, how you behave, it sucks. You have to let go of the old you and step into something unknown, and that's terrifying. But here is the thing. Growth is uncomfortable by design. If it were easy, then everyone would be doing it. But you, my friend, you are built for this. Well, imagine if I told you the uncomfort you feel today in the shape of fear and uncertainty is actually the first sign that you are on the right track. Yes, I said it. The more uncomfortable you are, the closer you get to becoming the person you would like to be. Think about it. Growth doesn't happen in your comfort zone. And if you're looking for a sign that you're meant for more, look no further than the discomfort you're experiencing today. Point 5. Building momentum. Momentum is the secret ingredient that turns small everyday actions into massive results. Imagine a snowball rolling down a hill. At first it's small, but with every inch it picks up speed, grows bigger, and becomes unstoppable. That's the power of momentum. You build upon every positive action, no matter how small it seems. And over time, that momentum propels you forward further than you ever thought you could. What do all the most successful people in the world have in common? They didn't start with giant leaps. They started with baby steps, and then they just kept moving, one action after another. And trust me, if you can commit to building momentum, even when you don't feel like it, you will look up one day and realize you have made more progress than you ever thought possible. Point 6. Embracing the power of now. Let me ask you an honest question. When did you last take a full deep breath and decide, to the best of your ableness in this very moment, that you were done allowing your past to hold you back? Most people spend their whole lives waiting for the perfect time to change. But the truth is, the moment is now. If you want a different future, you have to act today, not tomorrow, not next week, not when you feel ready. Now I get it, it's scary. But think of it this way. Every minute you wait to change is another minute your future slips away. Let that sink in. The future you dream of is only possible if you choose to act now. It's not about waiting for the right time. It's about making the time right by committing to change today. Point 7. The importance of self-compassion. As we approach the final stretch of this journey, let's talk about something that could change everything: self-compassion. We are quite often our own worst enemies. We condemn ourselves to every single failure and defeat, whispering in the dark that we aren't good enough or don't deserve what is ours. Here's something though. Self-compassion unlocks your potential. You cannot move forward and feel secure if you are pulling yourself back with guilt and shame. Instead of thrashing your head against the wall, try this. Ask yourself, what do I need to hear right now so as to move forward with love and strength? When you evolve from self-criticism to self-compassion, you free yourself from the past and give yourself the grace to grow. You have been through much, but it is time to forgive yourself. Embrace your lessons and step forward into compassion for yourself. Point 8. Your future is waiting. Take a minute. Just pause and imagine. You have released everything that has held you back. You have let go of your past and you stand here in the life you've always dreamed about. How does that feel? What does that look like to you? Here's the thing. I know it sounds like a million miles away, but trust me, your future already awaits you. What stands between you and that future is one decision to take the first step. That's the final truth I want to leave you with today. It is never too late to start again. Your past can be your greatest teacher, but never your master. You can change your future and build the one that you deserve to have. So I want to ask you, what's the first thing you're going to do today to actually start moving toward the future you want? Is it letting go of a limiting belief? The desire to make a decision to take action, but perhaps maybe just to give yourself permission to stop living your life based on your past? Remember, you are not your past. You are not the mistakes you've made, the failures you've experienced, or the pain you've endured. You are a person capable of incredible transformation. You have the power to choose a different path to rewrite your story and to build the future you deserve. But it starts with you. It starts today. So breathe in, pardon yourself of what has transpired, and take your step into the future with confidence. The very best chapters are yet to be written, and you have all it takes to make them happen. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this message with someone who needs to hear it. And as always, keep moving forward because your future is bright. And remember, your past does not define your future. You do.